comedian coming to the stage. He's been laughing at all your jokes. Give your undivided attention to this next guy. Give it up for Matt Ryan, everyone. Was it supposed to be Khalil? Well, it's Matt Ryan now. Sorry, Khalil. You got bumped. It's because I scratched your name out earlier. Sorry. It scratched out in my head. Matt Ryan, everyone.
Yo, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up, what up? Yo, guys. I'm a new comedian, guys. I'm new, so I might be using references. They're important in school, so I'm going to use them here. They don't give a shit when I use them there. Anyway, guys, I'm moving this out of the way for now. I wasn't ready to go. Kel called me out of order. That's his fault. What's going on? What's going on, Laugh Live? What's going on? You guys ever notice, I was watching the Kevin Hart special the other day. You know when I was watching Laugh at My Pain. You know when Kevin Hart always comes out? Who's he always pointing at in the crowd? He's always pointing at someone like, who the fuck is this guy always pointing at his specials? I have no clue. Anyway, I'm hoping that if I do this long enough, maybe I'll know some people in the crowd. But my man, where's my man? Yo, this shit was good. He's always like fucking bobbing his shit. Anyway, that's how I feel about that Laugh at My Pain that I just watched. But yeah, so I'm back driving again. I got the freedom to drive again. If you saw me in the past, other 3 stand-ups I've ever done in my life, I have been taking Ubers and they suck. Ubers are terrible. So today when I was driving, I'm back on the road and I'm nervous as shit because it's my first time back after being gone for a little bit. And I go to make my lane change, right? Holy fuck. And I swear to God, when I check the mirror, I'm ready to make my lane change, I check the mirror. I get the blinker going, and it's clear, and then right when I go, I see the, like, why do the people why do they give you the arms? You know the arms? You guys know the arms? The I fucked up arms? Why do they give you the I fucked up arms when they're going 85? I don't get that shit. Like, I'm the asshole. I don't understand that. I really do not. Anyway, the road is the only place where I approve of communism. You have to follow all the rules to a T because it works for the benefit of all of us, for all of us guys. But anyway, our last comedian was talking about catcalling, hitting on chicks, right? And I agree. Hitting on chicks is one of the most like indignifying things on the planet. I completely avoid it. I prefer to get them some other way if I can. Anyway, but yeah, when you hit on chicks, it's so like, it's just like demeaning. I feel like I'm degraded as a human being. Like, it's just like, hey, if you give me a second job, yeah, just go fuck myself. Thanks, guys. But yeah, so recently I've been employing a new strategy when I hit on chicks. You can say whatever you want to chicks if you say anything with an English accent, right? And so I just be like, excuse me, excuse me. You can say anything you want. Excuse me, darling. I want to comment. You kind of have a wonderful bum you got down there. I think you and I would get along. You might have some tea, maybe a party. So yeah, I've been hitting on chicks with an English accent because these hoes, not like a John Lennon English accent either, not like a hello lady, because that might be kind of creepy. You gotta do like the Paul McCartney, like the wonderful bum you got there. I think you and I'd be nice if we had some tea, darling. You gotta do the nice one. You can't do the fucking creepy one, right? Anyway, speaking of accents, right? I'm up here because, like I said, it's my 4th time. I don't know what I'm doing, but I was watching Animal Planet the other day. Animal Planet, Blue Planet, any of the ones that have David Attenborough on it. If you know David Attenborough, he's the guy who does all the English accents for those animal nature shows, right? And I feel like they have him on there for a reason because if anyone else said the shit he said, it wouldn't sound right. But I swear I'm watching it, and the guy goes, well, the polar extrudes his gut and digests his rival in winning in the victory. And I just feel like if anybody else hadn't said that, it would just like, if anyone besides an English guy said that, it would be just so uncomfortable. Like, yeah, so the gut of the polyp, he extrudes it on and he digests his rival and it would just be so discomforting. So you gotta get that like soft English accent. Back to why I hit on those chicks with the English accent, because I think they believe it. I think they think I'm actually English or some shit, and it works. I swear to God. Anyway, guys, I've been trying not to swear. If you can already tell, fuck, it's not going too well. But what's interesting about swear words is they come in like a hierarchy, like of severity. Like fuck has taken number one for centuries. I mean, if there were a DJ, right, who ranked all the swear words, right, week to week, he'd be like, and for the 597th week in a row, baby, yeah, we're coming in this week with fuck. We can't stop bumping these jams, and back to you with fuck. So fuck is number one. Shit's obviously number two, right? Shit's gotta be number two. Fuck, shit. But then number three, and I'm just sitting there like, what is number three? Crap? Is it crap? I don't know what it is, guys. It can't be the other C word, because that's like off the restricted list. That's like not even number one. That's like disqualified every event for being too fucking badass to even make the list. So yeah, that's that. Fucking. So I've been going to school. I go to Broward College. As my friend Sailor says, I go to BC, Broward College, not Boston College. And there's one thing I like to do. There's a phenomena. Humans are creatures of habit. There's a phenomena where like there aren't any assigned seats in college classrooms. But if you show up early enough, if you sit in some seat that the person sat in the class previously, they'll lose their shit. I understand this phenomena, and I sit in their seats because I'm an asshole, and I like to fuck with them. And so normally I do it to dudes. I love to do it to really hot chicks. So before they get there, I sit in their seat for the first time in their life. They're like, you gotta move. You gotta get on my seat right now. Like everyone does everything I fucking say all the time. Right? And they lose their shit. Like, you gotta sit somewhere else. So anyway, I did it recently. And there's this one chick I've been thinking about, like, ooh, she's so adamant about that chair. She loves that fucking chair. I gotta get it. So I come into class early, I get her seat, and she comes up. And it's a black chick, right? And she goes, oh, you gotta get on my seat, son. Right? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't move. There's no assigned seats or anything. And she's like, no, you gotta move right now, son. You gotta move right now. I ain't having this shit. Right? And then I'm like, well, there's plenty of seats available. You're gonna have to go just choose one of the other seats. And then right when I say that, I'm like, I gotta stop doing this. Because from the outside perspective, this might seem oddly fucking racist. So I've only done that now to fucking hot chicks to piss them off. And before I go, what? Was time? All right, guys, I gotta go. They're kicking me off. They're saying I'm fired. Stay safe, everybody. And remember, I don't fucking know. I love you.
Matt Ryan, everybody. Get some fucking tacos or something, Matt. Jesus.